Check, check, check. Ah, Rube, you checking? You doing sound check with me? Where are you? It's my co-host. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we got some news to talk about. We're going to be talking about Schecter guitars releasing some brand new single cuts, and Gibson apparently has like some kind of pedals come out or something. We'll talk about it. Let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and yeah, man, today we're going to be talking about the news. And I love talking about these kind of topics and stories because, you know, it's the relevant new things that we as fans of guitar and consumers can, you know, save up for and, you know, spend ridiculous amounts of money on stuff. But anyway, all kidding aside, man, let's dive on in. Let's not waste any time, okay? So starting right off, I want to talk about Schecter guitars, and I just want to say this. First and foremost, I've said it a million times on this channel. I'll say it 1,000,001 times right now. Schecter guitars has the best production guitars in my opinion. They're just made very well. They're very solid and very consistent from the ones that I've handled. I've never handled a quote-unquote bad one ever. So yeah, with that being said, I'm really stoked that Schecter has something that's pulling on my heartstrings or whatever the saying is. I don't know. It's making me want to save up and buy it, you know what I mean? So here on the website, we have the new section of guitars on Schecter. And the website's a little hard to maneuver. It's kind of all over the place. The new 2022 guitars aren't until about like 2 dozen down. But basically, this is the one I'm talking about right here. The Solo 2 SLS Elite Evil Twin. Yes, we have an Evil Twin single cut now. Now, unfortunately, I had an Evil Twin here on this channel, and I purchased one and I own one. But it was a casualty of the buying and selling and trading hustle that I was doing a lot in the very beginning of this channel, and unfortunately I had to sell it, you know, to fund the channel, pay the bills, whatever. But yeah, man, that Evil Twin was awesome, dude. And like I said in the beginning about 2 minutes ago, Schecter makes amazing production model guitars. So the fact that they're offering the Evil Twin specs in a single cut is great, man. One thing that's interesting that just kind of strikes or catches my eye, excuse me, right off the bat, strikes me, is the truss rod heel adjustment at the end of the neck. That's something that you don't ever really see on like a single cut. So it's like, I don't know, it's like the first thing that's kind of like really unique in a good way. And I wish more companies would do this because it just makes more sense as opposed to having to take off the truss rod adjustment cover, get in there with an Allen key, you know, just rack your guitar and just ding it all up, strip the, you know, the truss rod, you know, as you do. So that's really cool, man. Match that with Fishman Modern's blacked out hardware. These Evil Twins have amazing backs, these kind of natural backs. I've said it a million times, I'm a sucker for natural wood. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 piece neck through single cut, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty cool. I forget the specs and the woods of these Evil Twins. Let's check them out right here. Ebony board, knew that. Schecter locking tuners, knew that. Roman numeral inlays. I kind of like them, man. I've said it a million times, I like block inlays, but I don't know, I think I'd rather prefer these Roman numerals as opposed to dots or a slick fretboard. So, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think it's, you know, it gives the Evil Twin kind of its own, you know, unique stamp on like all these Evil Twins have the Roman numerals. You know, it's kind of an aesthetic thing that's consistent throughout the entire lineup. Not bad. All right, neck material, maple, walnut, Padauk multiply with carbon fiber reinforcement rods. So super stable neck, 24 3/4 inch scale. Okay, that was something that I was curious to see if it was a 25.5 or not. But nope, standard Gibson Les Paul scale. It's interesting. I'm actually kind of surprised because Schecter is more often than not a metal guitar brand. So I'm surprised they didn't go with like a 25.5 inch scale for this run or whatever. But you know, whatever, man. 12 to 16 inch compound fretboard radius, something that's a little unique again on a single cut guitar. 24 extra jumbo stainless steel frets. Big fan of that. Ernie Ball compensated nut. And then match that with Tone Pro's hardware and a Swamp Ash body, all for $1,300. I don't even know what's expensive or what's cheap anymore. You know, like a couple years ago when I was doing these videos, even last year when I was doing these videos, you know, I could kind of gauge like a price point and what was expensive or not, but everything's just so through the roof anymore. I've kind of like lost touch with like what's affordable and what's a, you know, a good deal and what's budget friendly, all that. So $1,300, man, you know, that is the price of it. What are you gonna do, you know? But regardless, man, I'm really stoked that Schecter is releasing these for 2022. And shout out to Schecter for the marketing. I love what they put up on Instagram. That was cool, man. The shining, I thought that was pretty neat. Up next, we have another single cut guitar from Schecter, and this is a signature guitar. This is the Kenny Hickey Solo 6 EXS. Kenny Hickey, most notably from Typo Negative. Not too familiar with the man and his playing, but you know, this is certainly a loud guitar to say the least. It reminds me of a Kiesel, you know, very like flamboyant lime green, race car green, whatever you want to call it. That's kind of cool, man. Not necessarily my vibe, but one thing that's interesting is it has a Sustainiac in the neck and it has a hardtail. So, you know, I really sincerely do like Sustainiacs. I think they're fun. But more often than not, they always come with like some sort of floating bridge system. So it's like, you know, it's not really my vibe. But a Sustainiac and a hardtail, that's kind of cool. And this one is actually cheaper than the Evil Twin, $1,200. So shout out to Kenny, man. Congrats on this new signature guitar for 2022. All right, now we have something a little left to center, something that I'm very naive with. And this is where I love making these videos because you guys educate me and help me. So if you want to help me out and play along, by all means, I really, really sincerely appreciate it. So, yesterday, I think it was? Yeah, yesterday, Gibson released this YouTube video, this YouTube short little promo thing, as well as the same video on Instagram. And it says, Maestro, the legend returns. And the video is literally somebody clicking on a pedal and it says, Maestro. And then the legend returns, January 18th, 2022. And I'll be honest, I was just like, I literally have no idea what this is. And basically, based on my findings, you know, a quick little Google search, apparently Maestro was like some sort of parent company to Gibson maybe, or they created some sort of effects back in the day, like in the early 60s. And apparently the Maestro fuzz was used on Satisfaction by the Stones. So I could be way off on that. I don't know, man. But reason why I'm making this video and talking about it is because I'm excited because, let's be real, man, anything Gibson just kills in terms of popularity, in terms of YouTube views and YouTube content. And, you know, say what you want about the Gibson umbrella, but more often than not, they make quality products. And, well, maybe not to some, but I think they're relatively, you know, good quality products. But regardless, man, I'll be really keen to see what exactly this is and see, you know, if there's something I'm worth picking up and worth buying. The website, maestroelectronics.com, click anywhere to make sound, press spacebar to save it. What? Hello? Hello? Alright, this is weird. That's a cool little marketing gimmick. But anyway, man, yeah, Gibson is making pedals or having a parent company make pedals or, you know, sister company make pedals, whatever you want to call it, man. I'm just excited because, like I said, I know they'll, for better or for worse, create a buzz in the guitar community. So in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, we shall see what that is all about, all right? All right, everybody, so I'm going to get out of here, man. Just a quick little news bulletin for you all just to check out, you know, what's relevant in this week of guitar, you know, news stories. But anyway, man, I just had fun just hanging out with you all and just talking guitar stuff and just nerding out, all right? So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you're brand new to my channel, you want to consider subscribing, I'd appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.